I'm here with David Glover, and he's preparing for his session secrets today on the culture stage. Now, David, what look are we going for, and how are you creating it?
Okay, we're going to go for a big, glamorous, powerful, rich look to the hair. Lots of texture, lots of volume. And I'm going to be using these new rollers, these new Kevin Murphy rollers. They're very dinky little things, aren't they? But they're very simple, literally just a roller with an elastic band and a ball on the end. So what you do is you roll the hair in that, and you fasten it by putting the ball in place there at the end of the roll. It's very simple, and that's going to give us a really voluminous curl, lots of body, lots of longevity in that curl. Very importantly, that it holds that curl really well. What I'm doing is I've lightly put a few extensions in her hair. Put a couple of strips there just to kind of give a bit more volume and a bit more weight in the bottom of our model's hair. And then what I've done is I'm taking sections, starting at the top. I've just prepared a few, but I'm starting at the top. I'm lightly backcombing the hair, the section. Just so what I'm actually really doing is I'm just sort of like aerating the hair. A little bit like when you whip an egg. When you beat an egg white and you get lots and lots of air in it till it becomes stiff, and then what happens is then you're able to move the hair. It becomes more pliable, and you can, like I said, when you've whipped an egg, once you've beat it into that sort of the white stiffness, then it will hold a shape, and that's the same thing with the hair. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm just lightly backcombing the hair so it's aerated. Then I'm lightly tonging the hair on a medium barrel tong from ends to mid-length. I'm not going right down onto the roots because I'm not wanting so much lift on the top. I'm wanting it to sit a little bit flatter on the top. I'm kind of going to be stacking the rollers so that they're sort of dropped at least a good sort of 5 centimetres off the root. But most of the curl and the volume is going to come from the mid-lengths to the end. So when I brush the hair out, that teasing is going to really, like I said, aerate the hair, give a lot of volume, and make the hair fly. So when she walks down that catwalk, the hair is just going to bounce down the catwalk, and she's going to look, powerful and rich, and So what I'm doing here, I'm just tonging the hair from roots to mid-lengths, making sure I cook it right in, make sure that section's nice and hot. Then take the tong out, grab a roller, and then roll that hair up. Now, the idea here, what's very important to note is that it's not the heating of the hair that curls, it's the cooling down. So the good thing about these rollers is in wrapping the hair up in this roller, you're allowing the hair to cool around a hard shape. So you're going to get a lot of longevity out of that curl, you're going to get a lot of form, a lot of strength, and ultimately it's going to hold when it cools in that shape. And she's just going to look powerful and glamorous and rich and gorgeous walking down that catwalk.